Okay, so today I'm going to share with you guys 3 reasons that you should sell a low ticket offer. Okay. And for anybody who has known me for more than 6 months, anybody who's known me for more than 6 months knows that I spent my entire online marketing career selling high ticket. I started my Facebook agency in April of 2013, and I've always sold high ticket. I've never sold anything for less than $5,000. And then a couple years into me starting my business, I met Russ Ruffino. I started working at Clients on Demand and helping them generate leads and helping their clients build high ticket funnels. And so I've always lived in the high ticket world very deeply for about 5 years. I didn't do anything but high ticket. Well, really 7 years. And then for those of you who know Julie Stoian, she's the former partner over at ClickFunnels, and she owns a company now called Funnel Gorgeous. And I met Julie and became good friends with her, and she introduced me to the low ticket world. And in the beginning, I could not wrap my head around the low ticket world because I was so deep and so brainwashed is not the right word. It's not brainwashed, but that's just what I did. I did high ticket forever. And so it was a very hard transition for me to switch to low ticket. And next week, make sure you join me next Tuesday because I'm going to talk about how low ticket and high ticket can work together. So if you have a high ticket offer and you're like, well, how the heck would I even create a low ticket offer, or which one should I do? Should I do high ticket or low ticket? We're going to talk about that next week. Okay. So make sure you join me then as well. But what today I want to talk about is why you should even consider low ticket offers. Okay. And I've kind of fallen in love with them. They're a huge part of my marketing plan now. And I thought it might be helpful for some of you to kind of hear why low ticket should be or could be an option for you, why you should consider it, and really why I even do anything with low ticket. And so first I want to kind of identify what low ticket means to me, because some people in the high ticket world, if you would have said low ticket to me, that would mean something that was like $1,000. But for other people, when you say high ticket, that might mean $500 to them. And so it's a very wide range. And so for the sake of our conversation today, when I say that low ticket offers, I'm talking about something that you're selling that's between the price range of about $27-ish and no more, max like 197. Okay, max 197. And if you're selling something for less than 197, you really could probably set up a low ticket funnel and sell that directly from ads. If you're selling something for like 200 to 2,000, you can sell that via a webinar direct to a sales page. But if you're selling something for more than probably $2,000, $3,000-ish dollars, depending on your audience and how well you know them, you're probably going to need to get on the phone. Okay. And so we're going to talk more about that next week. But for today, I just want to share with you the 3 main reasons why I do low ticket, and I feel like everybody should strongly consider it. Okay. So the first thing is that I am solving a problem for someone. Okay. So reason number 1 that I like low ticket is I'm solving a specific problem for someone. Now, if you come from the high ticket world, you might be thinking like, well, how the heck do you do that, right? Because a huge belief in the high ticket world is that you can't really solve someone's problem with a low ticket offer, that the only way to really solve their problem is to give them this really high level, high touch experience. And I agree with that. What I don't agree with is that you can't solve a problem at a low ticket. And the reason that you can is because with low ticket, you want to solve one problem. Okay, and this was something that Julie helped me to wrap my head around, because I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to teach people everything I know about Facebook ads for $37. I was like, do you know how many millions of dollars I spent on ads? How years and years, 7 years, I've fine-tuned my skill and all this, and you're telling me I'm going to give this away for $37? It was very hard for me to wrap my head around. And luckily, Julie, is just as strong as I am. And she said, no, you're going to solve one problem. And so I like low ticket because number one, I can solve one problem, solve it really well, and feel really good about it. Because what I don't like about low ticket and way some people do low ticket is that they just kind of give them, the scraps, right? Like, oh, let me just give you this little thing that really should probably be free, but I'm going to charge $27 for it. And it's crap and it doesn't really solve your problem. And, the only way to solve this problem is to keep buying from me, right? So I don't like low ticket for that reason. That's created offers that solve one problem, and it does solve that problem for them. So if they spend the money, they go through the training, it solves that one problem for them. Now, some people might just need that one problem solved and they're good to go. Others might have other problems that they need solved and they'll continue to work with you. But I feel really, really good knowing that my product is $37. First of all, anybody can afford it. So I feel good about that because I know I can help anyone, right? High ticket, I can only help people who can afford a high ticket. Low ticket, I can help anyone. I'm solving one major problem for them. I feel really good about the fact that they got their value, their money's worth, right? And they now have solved that problem, that specific problem. So first things first, number one, what I love about low ticket and why you should consider it is it allows you to serve more people. And actually, you are solving a problem for them. Okay, you're not overwhelming them with every single thing in the whole wide world they need to know. You're solving one problem for them. My program is called On Target. I teach people how to fix their targeting. That is one specific problem. If you pay the $37, you go through the training, it's going to fix your targeting problem. Okay, it's going to teach you what you need to know to fix your targeting problem. Now, the second thing that I like about low ticket and why you should consider it is that you're building a list of buyers. Okay, now we all know that you can run ads to a webinar, and everybody who registers for your webinar, it's building your email list, right? And some of them will watch your webinar and some of them will end up buying from you. We have lead magnets, right? You can run ads to some kind of free PDF or some kind of video training, a free webinar. That's a lead magnet, really. You can run ads to some kind of freebie and build your list, right? But you're putting that money out up front. Let's say you're running ads to build your email list and you're giving away a free PDF. You're putting that money out up front and getting those people on your list. And then you're working really hard, whether through email marketing, webinars, whatever you're doing from there, to convert those people to buyers. So you put the money out up front and you make the money back later. Again, there's nothing wrong with that model. But why I love low ticket is that it's building my list full of buyers. The only reason they got on my list is because they bought something from me. They didn't get on my list because they opted in for something for free that they may or may not ever look at. Yeah, I got an email address, but the percentage of them that will go on to buy from you is much smaller than if you build your list full of buyers. Those people are much more likely to keep buying from you versus someone who just got on there for a free PDF and they never even opened it or looked at it, okay? And so now that I'm building a list full of buyers, people are buying my low ticket every day as I'm running ads to it, and it's paying for my ad spend. And so now I'm growing my email list and I'm not having to put out the money up front and then wait to make the sale later. I'm getting the sale right away. It's reimbursing me for all or some or a portion of my ad spend that day. And so I'm not putting out as much money up front, and I'm building a list full of people that they got there because they spent money, they pulled their credit card out and they bought from me. And so again, they're much more likely to keep buying from me. And so I really, really like that model. It makes the whole experience feel much better. I'm solving a problem for someone, and in return, I'm getting a person on my email list that, if I do a really good job with my low ticket offer, will continue to buy from me. Okay, and so that brings me to the third reason that I really like low ticket, and it has to do with what I just said. It allows you to build authority and trust. Okay, so think about it. If I put together some crappy low ticket offer where I just kind of give you the scraps, I just kind of tease you, I don't really solve your problem, I just, kind of make you more confused and not sure what to do, then it's not really building trust. It's not building authority. It's not making you want to buy from me again. What if you do a low ticket the right way, where you do solve one problem for them and you solve that problem? What it now does is it does the heavy lifting for you of what maybe a webinar would have to do or something like that. It does the heavy lifting because now they've gotten to experience you, right? They go, oh, wow, she knows what she's talking about. I've never heard stuff like this before. Oh, I implemented it and it worked. I can trust this person. They know what they're doing. And so if you put together a really strong low ticket offer, it actually will make people want to keep buying from you because they'll be so impressed by how good you are at what you do and what they experienced in that low ticket offer, that they will become bigger fans, they will become more loyal customers, they will trust you, they will see you as an authority. And so it does the heavy lifting of, say, a 45-minute webinar, where that's kind of the purpose of a webinar, is to help build that know, like, and trust factor, right? To help show them that you're credible and that you are an expert in this space. Well, if you do a really good job with your low ticket offer, that will do the heavy lifting for you. And they'll have a great experience and they'll want to keep buying from you. A perfect example of this, and I'm going to go into this more next week, is when I bought Julie Stoian's low ticket program to learn how to create a low ticket offer. And I was so impressed by this $37 product that I bought that immediately I reached out to her and said, what do you, I want more access. I want higher level. What do you have? And I joined her 1-year mastermind that's, several $1,000s for the year, because I was so impressed by her $37 offer. And the same thing happens to me with the offers that I have. I have people who want to continue working with me and participating in other trainings that I have because they experienced that first one and they were like, wow, this is really good. What else do they have? Okay. So those are the 3 reasons that I really like low ticket. I'm going to talk next week how does this work with high ticket. A lot of people think that if I sell low ticket, it'll hurt my high ticket sales. That is not true. And if you do it the right way, and we're going to talk about that next week. But if you're interested, later this month, I actually have a class that I'm going to do about how to do ads for a low ticket offer. So if you have a low ticket offer now, or you're thinking about creating a low ticket offer, you'll want to get on the wait list for that. I'll put the link in the chat, but you'll definitely want to get on the list so that you can take that class to learn how to do ads for low ticket offers, because that is a very specific thing, a very specific way of doing them. So those are my 3 things. Number 1, I like low ticket because it helps me solve a problem for a lot more people than can afford my low ticket. It helps me build a list full of buyers. And number 3, it does the heavy lifting of building authority and trust and credibility with my audience. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'm going to put in the comments the link to get on the wait list. Home Team Advantage is the name of the program. I teach you how to do low ticket ads. It's rolling out later this month. But don't forget to join me next Tuesday. I'm going to talk to you about how you can use low ticket to fill your high ticket programs and how it will not cannibalize the sales of your high ticket. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I'll see you next time.